The United Kingdom, also known as the UK, is a sovereign country located in northwestern Europe. It is comprised of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The UK is a constitutional monarchy, with Queen Elizabeth II as the head of state. The country has a rich history and is known for its cultural heritage, beautiful landscapes, and world-class institutions. Geography. The UK is an island nation, with a total land area of approximately 243,610 square kilometers. It is situated off the northwestern coast of continental Europe and is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, the North Sea, the English Channel, and the Irish Sea. The country has a varied landscape, ranging from rolling hills and rugged coastlines to bustling cities and peaceful countryside. Population. As of 2021, the estimated population of the UK is approximately 68 million people. The largest city is London, with a population of over 9 million people. English is the official language of the country, although many other languages are spoken as well. Economy. The UK has a diverse and highly developed economy. It is one of the world's largest financial centers and is home to many multinational companies. The country has a mixed economy, with private enterprise and government intervention both playing significant roles. The UK is a member of the European Union, although it voted to leave the bloc in 2016 and formally left on January 31, 2020. Culture. The UK has a rich and diverse cultural heritage, with a long history of artistic and scientific innovation. The country has produced some of the world's most famous writers, including William Shakespeare, Charles Dickens, and Jane Austen. It is also home to world-renowned museums, galleries, and theatres, such as the British Museum and the National Theatre. Sports are also an important part of UK culture, with football, soccer, being the most popular. Politics. The UK is a parliamentary democracy with a constitutional monarchy. The head of state is Queen Elizabeth II, who has reigned since 1952. The country is governed by a Prime Minister and a Parliament consisting of 2 chambers, the House of Commons and the House of Lords. The UK is divided into constituencies, and each constituency elects 1 member of Parliament to the House of Commons. The UK has a long tradition of democracy and free speech. History. The history of the UK spans thousands of years, from the ancient Britons to the Roman conquest, the Anglo-Saxon and Viking invasions, the Norman conquest of 1066, and the subsequent emergence of the British Empire. The UK played a major role in both World War I and World War II, and has since become a key player on the world stage, with membership in organizations such as the United Nations, NATO, and the G7. Religion. The UK has a long history of religious diversity, with the Church of England being the established church. However, there is a significant number of other religious groups, including Roman Catholics, Muslims, Hindus, and Jews. Education. The UK has a highly regarded education system, with some of the world's top universities, such as Oxford and Cambridge. Education is compulsory for children between the ages of 5 and 16, and the country has a comprehensive system of state-funded schools, as well as many private schools. Transportation. The UK has a well-developed transportation system, including a network of highways, railways, and airports. London is home to one of the world's busiest airports, Heathrow, and the country also has several other major airports, including Gatwick, Manchester, and Edinburgh. The UK also has an extensive public transportation system, including buses, trains, and subways. Cuisine. The UK has a diverse cuisine, influenced by its history and cultural heritage. Traditional dishes include fish and chips, roast beef, and shepherd's pie. The country is also home to many international restaurants and has a thriving food scene. Tourism. Tourism is a major industry in the UK, with millions of visitors coming each year to see its historical sites, cultural attractions, and natural beauty. Popular tourist destinations include London, Edinburgh, the Lake District, Stonehenge, and the Scottish Highlands. Sports. Sports are an important part of UK culture, with football, soccer, being the most popular. Other popular sports include cricket, rugby, tennis, and golf. The UK has hosted several major sporting events, including the Olympics, the Commonwealth Games, and the Rugby World Cup. Media. The UK has a thriving media industry, with many world-renowned newspapers, broadcasters, and production companies. The BBC, founded in 1922, is the world's oldest national broadcaster and is funded by a license fee paid by UK households. The country also has a vibrant film and music industry, with many internationally renowned actors, directors, and musicians. Healthcare. The UK has a national healthcare system called the National Health Service, NHS, which provides free medical care to all UK residents. The NHS is funded through general taxation and is one of the largest employers in the world, with over 1.5 million staff. Environment. The UK has a diverse range of natural landscapes, from rugged coastlines to rolling hills and beautiful national parks. The country is committed to protecting its environment and has implemented policies to reduce carbon emissions and promote renewable energy. Social issues. Like many countries, the UK faces a range of social issues, including poverty, homelessness, and inequality. The government has implemented policies to address these issues, such as increasing the minimum wage, providing affordable housing, and investing in education and training. Government. The UK is a constitutional monarchy, with the monarch serving as the head of state and the Prime Minister as the head of government. The country has a parliamentary system, with the House of Commons and the House of Lords making up the legislative branch of government. Economy. The UK has a mixed economy, with both private enterprise and public services. The country has a highly developed financial sector, with London being a major financial centre. Other important industries include manufacturing, technology, and creative industries such as film and television. Culture. The UK has a rich and diverse cultural heritage, with many iconic landmarks, such as Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, and the Tower of London. The country has also made significant contributions to art, literature, music, and fashion, with famous names such as William Shakespeare, the Beatles, and Vivienne Westwood. Brexit. In 2016, the UK held a referendum on its membership in the European Union, EU, with a narrow majority voting in favor of leaving the EU. This process, known as Brexit, has been a major source of controversy and uncertainty, with negotiations ongoing over the terms of the UK's departure and its future relationship with the EU. Regional differences. The UK is a diverse country with distinct regional differences. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland each have their own unique cultures and histories, as well as regional accents and dialects. These differences are celebrated and recognized through local customs, traditions, and festivals. Social norms. The UK has a set of social norms that shape its culture, such as politeness, punctuality, and a respect for personal space. The country also has a strong tradition of individualism and a belief in the importance of personal freedom. Education. The UK has a world-renowned education system, with some of the most prestigious universities in the world. The country has a long tradition of academic excellence, with institutions such as Oxford and Cambridge dating back centuries. The UK also has a comprehensive primary and secondary education system, with a range of private and state schools available. Transportation. The UK has an extensive transportation network, with a well-developed road, rail, and air infrastructure. The country has several major airports, including London Heathrow, one of the busiest airports in the world. The UK also has a high-speed rail network, connecting major cities such as London, Manchester, and Birmingham. Religion. The UK has a long history of religious diversity, with Christianity being the largest religion, followed by Islam, Hinduism, and Sikhism. The country is also home to many other religions, including Judaism, Buddhism, and various forms of paganism. Religious freedom is protected by law in the UK. Food. The UK has a diverse culinary scene, with influences from around the world. Traditional British dishes include fish and chips, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, and shepherd's pie. The country is also known for its pub culture, with many traditional pubs serving a range of beers, ales, and ciders. Tourism. The UK is a popular tourist destination, with millions of visitors each year. Popular attractions include historical landmarks such as Stonehenge, the Tower of London, and the Roman Baths, as well as cultural institutions such as the British Museum and the National Gallery. The country is also known for its natural beauty, with attractions such as the Lake District and the Scottish Highlands. Military. The UK has a strong military tradition, with a professional armed forces comprising the British Army, Royal Navy, and Royal Air Force. The country is a member of NATO and has participated in numerous international conflicts, including both world wars and the recent conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan.